What's up, YouTube family? It's your boy RJ.
And it's Emily.
We're back again with another video for y'all. As y'all can see from the title, we're gonna be sharing a story about how we met. We had a lot of people recommend this video. Who was it?
We just want to give a shout out to Ashley, Cletus, and Kenny.
Yeah, thank y'all for recommending this video, and y'all just keep on giving us feedback of what videos y'all want, and we'll give it to y'all. But before we get into this story, make sure y'all leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notification if you haven't already, so you don't miss no more videos. All right. Me. Okay. Let me start it first. All right. It was sophomore year 20. What year was that? 2013.
Right.
2012 going to 2013, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say it was 2012.
2012
before
going to
the school year
2013.
Of sophomore year.
So sophomore year, I just came from Austin, Texas. I was moving to Cedar Creek, close to Bastrop, if anybody know where that at. So I was a new kid in town. Didn't really know anybody or anything about this school. It's fairly new, so I was like, man, I don't know. I always had a lot of friends. All my friends were just in Austin and every different places. So I was like, man, I'm gonna be sticking out like a sore thumb in this school. So it was like time going on, like months before school starting, and I'm like training to get in shape for football season. So I didn't know anybody, so I'm hitting up these guys that played football for Cedar Creek so they can get me in touch with the coaches so they can get to know me and I can go to workouts and all this stuff. But and I was like, man, let me try to hit up my some friends, see if I can get friends before I get to this school. So I'm just going through on Facebook, just adding this person, adding this girl, trying to talk to this girl, just doing all this stuff. Whatever. Just trying to talk to everybody so I don't look retarded or be this new guy in the school. So talking to a few girls and get on Facebook and I run past Emily's picture. I was like, man, this girl fine. I was like, she look good. Let me try to slide in the DMs. So I slid in her DMs, right, with a little hey. Mind y'all, me being young, I'm thinking if you just be kind, sweet to a female, they'll fall in love with you like that. No. I had to learn the hard way. You get friend zoned like that. For all the young kids and the guys that don't know about this, do not just be nice to a woman, compliment her all the time, because she just gonna think you as a friend. They ain't gonna want no relationships, no nothing. Yes.
Maybe it's just something about you.
Well, just being who you are. You ain't like me. I end up getting her, but anyway.
You got friend zone first. Like what?
I did get friends on first. So I'm hitting her up, and she finally replied, "Hey," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Raleigh. I'm new to the town. Like, I'm just trying to have some friends, get some friends, and get to know who you are before I get to the school."
Mm-hmm.
And she just like, "Okay, well, nice to meet you, this and that, blah, 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 blah." I don't really remember the rest of it, but Emily's going to tell you all the cringy shit.
I'll tell you what I remember. So, seeing him message me, I was like, who is this guy? Like, what? Where is he from? And I was like, okay, he's new. He's going to be going to school. All right. Should I message him back? Should I try to be friends? I was like, I guess, okay. So we kind of like messaged back and forth, and I knew like, oh gosh, I'm going to end up seeing him at school. I don't want to be the one that just leaves him like on red. Like, now I'm going to have to see him. I don't want it to be awkward.
She did leave me on red a couple of times. I had to double text her just for a response.
You're just corny, but it's
was corny.
I
understand that. I was a corny guy. It was terrible, honestly. It was so. Going back through the old messages, I was like,
screenshots, guys.
No, please. We ain't going through no screenshots. No. It was so
I think
corny.
I do.
I'm disgusted to my stomach right now.
It is a little cringe.
It's very
it's
cringy.
not too
I don't
bad.
know what else. I would have been like, nigga, get the fuck off my motherfucking
I really
page.
thought for a second, I was like, oh no, like this is not like, yeah, like he'll be a friend, but I'm not looking at him like that. I mean, his body, like his little, he was so tiny, but he had some abs, so I was like, oh, okay, like he's kind of cute. It's like, whatever. All right, we'll see what's up. So then it comes time for school, and finally I'm like,
Comes time for school. Okay. Let me
yeah.
just
Oh,
jump back in.
God,
Okay,
yeah.
it comes back to school, and if you play football, you're doing practice and stuff before school start. Then on the week of school, you have a game. So the week before school started, we had a scrimmage, and so I'm pumped up and everything. Scrimmage come time, and I'm in the game, and I end up blowing out my knee. I tore my ACL, and my meniscus had fractured bone.
It was down bad.
I was like jacked up. So imagine being a new kid and a new kid at a new school on crutches, walking in on the first day.
Like,
it was sad. I was already
like
embarrassed.
the worst.
I was
ever
like,
possible.
I did not want to go to school at all. But I did end up going to school,
It was about,
walking around.
Like, you say it was like 2 weeks into school,
It
right?
was like a week. I missed a week because I was embarrassed
Okay.
to being around the school. But I finally went to school, and I'm walking in crutches, going to my class. Nobody's helping me out, and I finally get into our third period class, and I see Emily in there, and she
Okay.
like,
No,
we
let
sitting
me
there,
take over.
we
No.
sitting there, watch out,
No,
watch
let me
out,
tell
hold
it.
on,
No.
watch out.
Okay.
We sitting in there, and I got a table with these guys, and they cool. They talking to me and everything. They was like, "Hey man, what happened? This and that."
God,
I'm letting them know, but I keep on seeing this little girl keep on like
No.
looking over.
No.
She keep
You're
on
lying.
peeking.
You're lying.
No, she was peeping
No,
me,
no.
and I was peeping her. I was like,
No.
man, like this has got
He
to be.
thought I was peeping him for other reasons, but really, I'm trying to put two and two together. I'm like, is this the boy that's messaging me? Like, I heard
Boy,
your name.
Man, I'm a man.
You're man now, but okay. So I remember the teacher calling roll, and I heard like Raleigh, and I was like, Raleigh, and I was like, oh my gosh, like that has to be him. Like I recognized his name, and I was like, okay, wait a minute.
Just put a face
Like,
to that name.
Yeah, I'm literally like sitting there. I'm like, oh dear God, like what do I do now? Like I literally have him in class. Of all things, he was the new kid. He had messaged me that he was the new kid, and now I have him in my class. Like,
Scratch that.
Fuck.
We had it in two classes.
Like,
We was in that
yeah.
period. Then the next period we was in the same
right.
class.
But it was just bad because I was like, now I really can't like avoid him. Like if I would have just like been like, yeah, dude, your friend zone, see you around kind of thing. I would have to see him in class, and I didn't want that awkwardness. So after I realized it was him, maybe I kind of like peeped here and there, but it was not to the degree that he thought. He was totally.
Man, I know
Checking me
my
out way
eyes
harder.
was not deceiving me. I seen
Okay,
you,
I would
girl.
look up and see, and I'm like, oh, okay, like, God, that's really him. Like, wow. And then, yeah, I might have, like, seen if you're staring at me, and you sure were. Every
No,
time, so you really
wasn't
were already
staring
staring
at
at me
you.
before I was staring at you. Yeah.
But anyway, we fast forward. We going through. Time go on, and I start getting off my. No, was I still on crutches? No, I start getting off my crutches, so I was able to walk and everything. And I had her in my our math class, our geometry class.
Then
and
class right after
that first class.
that's 2 class periods in a row. Like,
Yeah, so I finally got the confidence to like mess with her. Like it was just a little jokingly messing with her, and she like giggled, and I was like, "Ooh, got her in the bag." She laughed. She mine now.
No, because you don't understand. I laugh literally about everything. Like, I really do.
Nah.
But it was because I knew he had been messaging me, and I knew he was anticipating trying to get me to talk to him in person. Like,
it was hard. I was
I was trying
nervous.
to avoid it. I didn't want to be like, oh, hey, like, I'm not that type. I'm very shy. I do not approach you like you approach me. And that's exactly what he did.
Well, I did. And time went on. We became good friends for a good while.
Mm-hmm.
For the rest of that semester, we was good friends. We talked and everything, and came around. She ended up having a boyfriend and everything, and all that stuff. But I was just chilling. And then we finally
still hit me.
I wasn't still hitting you up.
Yes, you were. We were very much in contact.
Well, we was friends. That's what it was. Well, she making herself look bad then.
No,
yeah, she making herself look bad.
No, because he wanted me, so.
She wanted me.
You wanted me, so. Don't even.
You trying to play me in front of all these people.
I'm not. Don't act hard.
But anyway,
so
I end up, February came around and I like finally got the courage, and she was already broken up with the guy and everything. Finally got the courage on Valentine's Day. And I ended up asking her out before school started. And I brought her this little this little dog with some rose and a chocolate heart candy. And I asked her out. She was like, yes, I would love to go out with you. I've been waiting for you.
Oh, what?
No, I'm just kidding. But she said, yeah. And
you're so...
we've been together ever since. And it's been... about to be 8 years next month. Yep. It's about to be it's 8 crazy. Years, so we've been together.
And I'm upgraded, so.
And she upgraded. But yeah, that was our story.
It's not the typical version, but it's a condensed version, but
it's not the
craziest or like
what's the word? The typical like how you get to your sweetheart get out like, hey, how you doing?
We
like,
kind of are because that's what like.
But I didn't come to you in person.
Well, no,
it wasn't like that. Yeah, I messaged you. You know how nowadays
it is nowadays, yeah.
But it was kind of corny. It's weird. It's weird how we even like got together, but I'm glad we did. And
me too.
Now we got a son, and we're going on 8 years. So
it's crazy.
It's been a good while.
Kiss.
Oh, baby. Hey, but if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure y'all give us a thumbs up, comment down below,
subscribe if you haven't already,
and turn on your post notification bell. But we'll see y'all later. We love y'all. Deuces.